Okay people, I hope you're having a great summer wherever you are in the world. Here in Sweden it's fantastic, but we're not here to talk about the weather, are we? Today it's a bit special photo shoot. It's a super macro shot. I've never done this before, but I found a dead bee, poor bee. I remember seeing all this super macro of flies and bees and wasps, you know, this super close-up. You already seen it in the thumbnail, of course, so you know what's going to happen. And I understand this requires a special lens, and I just checked it out on B&H Photo, and it costs $1,000. And that's a lot of money for a lens that would only do one thing, you know. You can only shoot extremely close to subjects. But if you're really into this, you feel that this is my thing, maybe it's worth it, you know, to save up for this. This is the Canon version. This is the Canon version. I don't know if Nikon, Sony, Panasonic, if they have this kind of lenses, but anyway, I think it's fun to show how it's done, because it's not just to put on the lens and take a shot, you know, because when you're this close to something this small, the depth of field will be extremely short, you know. It will be sharpness tiny. This means we need to focus stack. We need to take a lot of images, but with this lens it needs to move. No, you start from the back, or the opposite, from the front, the closest point of the bee that is sharp, and then you move the camera forward to the farthest sharp detail on the bee. So that we will do. This is a glide track, a motorized glide track from Rhino. I will show you. Stop talking and start shooting. So we will turn on the flashes. I have two flashes on, bright light. It's two Profoto D2s. I put on these two guys. I know this is kind of special modifier Pro box, but it will be the same result with two small soft boxes in this case. We just want light from the sides, and you know, it looks kind of cool, you know. So now we have light, and in between, if you go to this camera, yes, you see there is the bee on a needle, very tiny guy. And here we have the lens. How to set this up? First of all, I don't know about the light. Is it good? Is it bad? Are we connected? Come on, capture one, please. Don't do this to me. Shot. There he is, our friend, and he's very dirty. I think he's been lying in the window sill for very long, and it's getting dirty. So this will be, because the eyes are really the most important thing, you know. And they need to be clean as possible, so you don't have to retouch it, because the eyes are kind of hard to retouch on a bee. But this is what we have. Do we need more light? I have these D2s. They are only 500 watt seconds, and it's a bit low power. I should really put on my D1s. They are 1000 watt seconds, because I need more light. Need a lot of light, because I want to put the camera to the maximum aperture value, f16, so we get as much as depth of field as possible. So it's not enough power of this. It's on the edge, but maybe I could put up the ISO a bit, maybe to ISO 200. Yes, there we get a bit more. There he is. Hello. And I want to start here, and then it will move back, and probably will take a lot of images. If I take a shot now, Hopefully, yes, you see the hair at the back there is sharp, and then it will move and eventually will come and we'll get the eyes in focus. So I will turn this on, this glide track. It's called Rhino slider. I will go into time-lapse mode, advanced time-lapse. I will go to playback and I will set the playback to 50 seconds. That means it's set up so it will take 20 minutes for the camera to move from this point, the in point, to the out point, 20 minutes. And that means we only need in the beginning, but that means it will move extremely slow. And then I will take the shots. Well, I think I will just press start. And hopefully it's moving now. Yes, it's actually moving. The reason why I have this annoying beep is because then I know the flashes are ready and then I can take the shot again. You see, now we are getting closer to the eyes. Maybe this is a bit overkill. I don't know. But I want to be sure that we have all the details in focus. I wish we had a nice wing that was, but he was completely dry, this bee, so hard to do, to talk and click at the same time hearing this beep. A lot of Photoshop. Think it's enough. Yes, this is enough. Let's shut off these flashes so they can rest. There we are. And let's go to Capture One and see what we got. And let's export all these images. Export 170 images. Exporting. It's 171, but I also shot in JPEG, so things will go a bit quicker, and it's actually only 85 images. And let's open up. You can do this in Photoshop, but I happen to have Helicon focus, and you just drag all the images into the program, boom, and then you go to method, good for intersecting objects and deep stacks, method C. Okay, let's try that one. And now you will see, you know, this is the first images, and then he goes through, finds more details, and then he takes the details and then he stacks them together. It's like magic. And soon we will come to the head. Boom, there it is. There we have it. So much dirt, you know. This will be quite impossible to fix, it feels like. You know, these eyes, this pattern, and then there's a lot of well, we'll see. The retouching will go on for many hours for this kind of picture, so it's just a lot of cleaning, and I will not do a video about this, but now you'll see how I did the stacking. It was very simple, actually. And I want to show you one more thing, because I shot a spider. Boo! And maybe I have to throw this in the thumbnail. You know what? Tomorrow I will record a super cool subs choice. I'd like to thank all you coffee supporters, all the members that joined and supporting the channel, that it stays alive. It gives me, you know, it gives me, what does it give me? It gives me coffee in the studio. That's nice. And yes, thank you very much for the support. We just hit, I think it's almost 12,000 subscribers now, and I didn't do any giveaway at 10,000. I have to do something. And as always, see you next time.